So, what we have here is now we are playing on normal difficulty where there should be no medic spawning. So, because medics do spawn on higher difficulties, it looks like the game will crash automatically if you try and kill a medic. Or if you kill, or bots kill. If a medic dies, you'll crash. So, let's try to play this on normal difficulty just to see how the level is and so on. Actually, I do have my akimbo silenced weapon, so let's see if we can try and do this the stealth way. What the fuck is the last one? Here we go. Nope. I think, yeah, somebody got the fucking alarm button. Anyway, I got the worst possible silencers on this weapon. Not like it matters, I just wanted something with silencers to try this out. If the stealth bot works, I will do another video about that. Or maybe stream it or something like that, I don't know. Okay, I actually had a suppressor on this one as well. Belly to the floor. And of course, Sokol was not in Payday the Heist either. But yeah, this is gonna be really fucking easy now because it's a normal difficulty. These enemies don't have that much health and they don't deal much damage. But hopefully the mod creator, Vicious Walrus, is going to fix this sooner or later. So we can try and play No Mercy on higher difficulties. Because yes, normal difficulty is a cakewalk. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, as somebody would say. Okay, we have guards also from Payday Heist. Surprising to see, I mean not surprising, refreshing to see different enemy types when you shot the same enemies for 1000 hours. I mean, I've played Payday Heist whenever it was on its peak of its life, so to say, about 200 hours, so quite a bit less than Payday 2, but still a fair amount, yeah. So I know how the levels work, how the enemies looked, and pretty much I've played all the original heists on the hardest difficulty, but not the DLC ones or No Mercy. I mean, I can do that if I train a little bit, because Payday the Heist is, I think, a little bit harder than Payday 2, because there are no skills, there's no armor. I mean, there's the armor rating, but no armor, ICTV, CTV, and so on. There's only suits. Okay, yeah. I can see how this is a little bit boring to watch because it's so easy, but first time players, normal feels hard. I don't know. It's because they haven't maybe focused on the sheer amount of enemies. Their weapons are shit and they don't kill so easily, so let's see. It looks like this is from Payday the Heist as well, because, well, it doesn't have the high quality texture mod I used, because it only replaces pretty much Payday 2 textures. But I think Overkill will add this as an official mod. I mean, not an official mod, but official heist. I don't know when. Hopefully this year, because, well, it's supposed to be the last year of Payday the Heist. Payday 2 support, so maybe, just maybe, we can get all the original heists back from Payday the Heist to Payday 2. No Mercy, Cream Bridge, and I always forget the last one. Heat Street, yeah, Heat Street. Heat Street is really big map, so it runs fine on Payday the Heist, but I'm a little bit worried how it can run in Payday 2, because Payday 2 new maps are always a little bit bigger, there's more stuff, and the diesel engine does suck, to be honest. It doesn't keep up with the sheer amount of shit there is on the level. The bigger the level, that's a bulldozer, by the way. Okay, there's another. If you haven't played Payday the Heist, they bulldozer do look a little bit like astronauts or something. But they, I mean, on normal, of course, they are weak. They have normal shotguns. But even in Payday the Heist, they were a little bit weaker. Okay, the shield is same, but the enemy behind shield is not same. As in, I mean, enemy behind shield is from Payday the Heist, but the shield looks like it's the Payday 2 one, because of course the shield model was a little bit different looking in Payday Heist. Anyway, bunch of gladiators, it's what you are. Easy peasy. Maybe I should have played this without bots, so I would have much more stuff to shoot at. In Payday the Heist, actually, I think the helmets flew off more easily than in Payday the Heist. That's where the saying Overkill usually says, keep those helmets flying. In Loud, if you haven't played No Mercy or haven't seen No Mercy, you really have to just take a quest. It's one of these, but you don't know which one. In Stealth, you can stealth this heist in Payday the Heist, not completely, but until you have figured out the correct one. So there's a patient in some of these. I mean, there's a patient in all of these, but one is the one we are looking for, who has the zombie virus. I don't know what it's called. The one from Left 4 Dead anyway. Patient Z, patient so there's like audio cues you have to listen for and make your choice who is the correct patient, who has the virus. After that you are going to get his or their blood and shake it up in those fucking blood shaking machines, whatever these. And after you got a few samples you will escape and so on. Military will bomb the shit out of you sometimes and sometimes not. Oh, flashbangs. I don't think flashbangs were a thing in Payday Heist 2. There was shit ton of smoke in Payday Heist. I don't even remember, I played so little Payday Heist lately. Bulldozer! Okay, this fire rate on this pistol is really slow. It's the contractor pistol. Was it from John Wick weapon pack or something? I don't remember. I don't even remember anymore. I mean, John Wick Heist had contractor sniper rifle, so I would assume contractor pistol is from John Wick pack. But as I already said before, my memory is not really good. And unlike in... Okay, this is most likely not gonna be any new information for most of you guys, but if you haven't played Payday Heist, Payday 1, if you didn't know what that was, you didn't have like deploying ammo bag. If you pressed G, it just dropped straight in under your feet. If you pressed G, it was there, just like that. And of course you are a little bit restricted with those. If you accidentally press a button, it would be there and no use after that. So of course in Payday the Heist there were only ammo bags, medic bags, and in DLC and trip mines. And in DLC Wolfpack came out the Sentry, which was quite a bit worse than in Payday 2. I don't even know. I mean, it's okay-ish. Only for fun players. I mean, Sentries were in a really fucking strong point during the skill rebalance in Payday 2, but I mean, they're not that great anymore. But I think you only had one sentry, or max of two. I don't remember. Maybe one, maybe two on Payday the Heist as well. Ah, I do miss the helmet popping. Refreshing. Maybe I'll install the mod so I can have Payday the Heist enemies in every heist in Payday 2 and play with those a little bit. It's so different actually. Even if it's a little bit lower quality models, textures and so on, it looks nice to see the helmets popping. Okay. No cell phone use in emergency department. Thank you. But so far, okay. As you can see, I'm not crashing anymore because I'm playing on normal difficulty. So it was because of medics. I think they started working on this port a really long time ago. I remember seeing a screenshot right when the first custom map came out of frame, or a few weeks before that. It was just a screenshot from this area, I guess. I don't remember. No, it was from this one, yeah. Anyway, some of this. teasing, and that's been like 1 year ago almost. But let's hope it's the first one, because these souls are actually quite long, and if it's the last one, that's gonna take a really long time. There was actually an achievement in Payday the Heist, if you played on Overkill or above, and your drill, it would be the last one. Nope, it's not the correct one, fuck. And Overkill in Payday the Heist is... It's nothing like Payday 2 Overkill. I mean, Payday 2 Overkill is like the easy mode. The normal difficulty, so to speak. Not even hard, it's really easy. But in Payday the Heist, Overkill is actually pretty challenging. And Overkill 145 plus, which is the hardest difficulty which you unlock whenever you got to level 145. That's much harder than One Down will ever be, I think. Oh yeah, it's a little bit over 3 minutes those. I think they are about 4 minutes, maybe 3.5, something about that. So if it's the last one, you can see there's more than 10 minutes of trailing. It would be alright if there was actually more stuff to shoot at. But at this point there is really not much to do. They can actually blow up this wall, and not sure if you can do that by yourself with the grenade launcher, and they can blow up this wall with C4. And maybe this one, I mean that doesn't go anywhere but outside, that there will be enemy spawns there. But if they blow up this wall, you can go from there. It will create a route and it will be here. You can go from here to there easily. It will create a like extra route for you. And the other one, if they blew up a hole there, you can get here, which is pretty nice. But that's entirely up to enemies, unlike in Undercover where you can blow up it with grenades or anything explosive pretty much. I don't actually know if you can do it in this one. I only have normal firearms with me right now, and I don't think Molotovs would trigger the explosion anyway. So maybe it's only for enemy spawns or enemy C4s, I don't know. But hopefully sooner than later. Okay, that's a little bit clipping if you go too close. That's fine. But we fucking got No Mercy in Payday 2, guys. It's working. Yeah, one of my favorite heists, I guess. I mean, I don't even like No Mercy that much in Left 4 Dead, where the map originates from, because, well, in Left 4 Dead you are not staying the same area a long time. You only pass by this area, and there's multiple areas, multiple floors in the map, and you spend most of your time, the end of the mission, on the roof and not this floor. I really do like this one, this floor. I don't know. The saw has a little bit over 1 minute remaining. It's gonna be stuck soon, I can already see it. Teddy Moo! Shaking like a motherfucker. Get up the goat. They are dead inside. It looks a little bit weird because the quality of textures models is so simple. Even if Payday 2 is nothing that great looking either. But these look even worse. Maybe Payday 3 will be a good looking game. I mean, I don't care for graphics that much. I have gameplay and performance over graphics anytime, but I mean, Payday 2 has gameplay, which I like, but performance is pretty bullshit these days. Even with a good computer, you still sometimes drop to really shitty FPS. I mean, this map I'm running 120 FPS most of the time. Few FPS drops, I mean, from 110 to 120. So, I mean, it's a little bit simpler because it's a port from Payday Heist, but look, it runs fucking better. I mean, it might run a little bit higher, but I have my frame rate limited to 120 because that's what my monitor's refresh rate is. The other one is open. Let's see. Hopefully it's this one. Oh yes, it is this one. You can see a mark or tattoo in in his neck, and that marks which is the correct blood sample, and you really can't even take anything if it's not the correct one. And then you go into these shaking machines and it will start turning. And you can do multiple of these at the same time. I think you need 2 or 3 of these, I don't remember, sorry. They always spawn in the same locations, so once you remember where they spawn, it's gonna be a little bit easier. And of course, if you play with teammates, it's gonna take a little bit less time for you to do this, because you can carry more than one at the same time with your teammates. I don't remember, was there one here or not? I don't think so, no. It was on the other side. Here you go, these enemies are really weak. There was one here. Yeah. I think 3 should be enough, but of course, once you've done this, you have to escape via the elevator. You have to call the elevator. You can't do it yet, you need at least 1 ready blood sample to do that. I think you can have like 1 unconfirmed blood sample and 1 correct blood sample in your inventory, but not 2 correct blood samples, not 2 unconfirmed blood samples and so on. Payday logic, guys. Payday logic. Okay, this one is ready, I guess. Requires blood samples, so as you can see, it doesn't work every time. You sometimes have to do it multiple times. Oh, that looks nasty. That looks nasty. So let's take blood samples and do this as long as we need to. It's just RNG how many tries it takes. Here we go. Sometimes on the first try, sometimes 10 tries. You can never really tell. But at least there's, I mean, of course there's thrilling, but if you do this stealth, there is no thrilling. It's a little bit different then. This should open soon. I mean, I think this one is before that. Oh yeah, this is the correct one. Take the blood sample. Yes, valid blood sample. I think we need 2, but now we can call the elevator because we have at least 1 valid blood sample. Here we go. Elevator is coming up and we can go, and as you can see, we have 1 good blood sample and 1 unconfirmed one. And if it looks like this, you will have to do another. There we go. And no worries, if you have the correct blood sample, it won't insert the correct blood sample again into the machine and make it unconfirmed. And this guy keeps getting worse every time you fucking take blood from him. Looks horrible. He's like the first guy who, I don't know if it's canon or not, but like the first guy who creates the fucking zombie virus. I don't know if it's a Payday gang who creates it, because we are stealing the virus for somebody. And maybe that somebody is going to transfer the virus and create the zombie apocalypse from Left 4 Dead, I don't know. I mean, I don't think No Mercy is a canon heist either. But it would be pretty cool if No Mercy and Left 4 Dead happened in the same universe. Or maybe No Mercy overkills the Walking Dead. Maybe this could start the fucking Walking Dead apocalypse. I don't know. I mean, this guy is still moving, so he's alive. Not dead yet. I think there is a correct sample here. Okay, yeah, you can only carry 1 at a time. But you need 2, so whenever the elevator is here, as you can see, it's pretty slow. Whenever the elevator is here, you can put 1 sample there and get the another one, and then you can escape. But my god damn, the elevator is slow. I think Payne has some voice lines he's saying, like cops stop the elevator on each floor, and that's why it's so slow. But to be honest, that's only for gameplay mechanics. And not because, I mean, it would be too fast if it actually was so easy, fast, as a normal elevator. Of course, this I forgot about. They can stop the electricity, so elevator will not come as fast. And now we turn on the power, and we have to call the elevator up again. Usually a few tries. I didn't even remember how could this game be so easy on normal difficulty. It's not like I play on normal. Oh, taser. Oh wow, the enemies are so weak. Even with that mediocre pistol, they die in like 3 shots. Or 1 headshot, of course. Insert blood sample, I think we have enough anyway. Let's see if we can take a hostage. I wouldn't try converting these guys because I'm not sure if that will crash the game or not. I mean, converting enemies was not a thing in Payday Heist, so maybe it would be best idea not to do anything that is only in Payday 2 and not in Payday Heist. I don't know. Oh yeah, as you can see here, they blew up the wall here. And you can go from here to here. Just creates an extra place you can go. Let's see if they blew up the other wall. No, this is still intact. Let's see. Floor number 6. They are here soon, I think. Let's see. Let's hope they won't cut the electricity anymore. Nope. Not there. Oh yeah, the elevator is here. Objective activated. Put 2 confirmed blood samples into the container. Into the cooler. So there's 1. And of course you cannot carry 2, but we had a ready sample here already. Sometimes you don't even have correct blood. 2 correct blood samples whenever the elevator is here. Now we have 2. There's a crowbar. And the elevator comes. Sometimes it goes up to the roof where you escape. Sometimes the elevator drops because the army is here. It's a little bit different each time. I mean, there's at least 2 or 3 different endings to this. Oh, but... Oh, fuck. Elevator wasn't even moving. Shit. Now we are moving. And of course, some enemies drop into the elevator. But Cloaker. That didn't work properly. There you go. If I remember correctly, the elevator is actually not moving, but everything around it is moving. At least that was the case in Payday Heist, if I remember. That's how it worked. It looks like we might be dropping. Or not. The military is bombing the fucking place with airplanes, because they really don't want this shit to get out. Okay, looks like we might be able to get up. Alrighty then. I can hear some choppers outside. Okay, it's a little bit unfinished up here, I can see. Okay, and that is supposed to be like on fire, so you cannot go in there, but it took some fire damage, but there is no fire visible. But that's fine. You have to breach this with a crowbar, and then you can escape from here. The place that looks like this, and there. Oh fuck! There's a point of no return, which is on the roof here. With a helicopter. Do. Okay, we got over 100 bodies still. That was quite long. Because it wasn't on the first one. And on over fucking normal difficulty 22k. That's horrible. Anyway, if the mod fixes come out, if it can be played on higher difficulties, I will make a video about those. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you on my next video, my streams, or somewhere else. Master Indigo signing out.